everyone, my name is Amy with Eating Healthy, Spending Less, and in today's video I'm going to share with you this month's Azure Standard grocery haul and also how I can afford these bulk orders on my $600 a month grocery budget. Well, this month I made a budget blooper. I went over my budget. So here's what happened. I went to Costco to pick up a few things and I got so caught up in the madness that I overspent at Costco. I'm betting I'm not the only one who has done that. I thought, okay, I'm not going to take from another category. I'm not going to take from savings. I'm not going to rework my budget. I made a mistake, so I've got to figure it out within my grocery budget. So typically, I always set aside $200 for my Azure orders unless I'm already planning a big bulk order or whatnot. I just want it to be around $200. And then I leave about $100. Typically, if there's about 4 weeks in a month, it works out perfectly, just $100 a week. That part is great, but I overspent at Costco and I had already purchased my Azure order, which was about $200. So I thought, I'm just not gonna go to the grocery store. So the whole first week of August, I just didn't go to the grocery store. We ran out of bananas, we ran out of apples. My kids were like, Mom, what are we going to eat? And thankfully we had some leftover peaches. I have peaches and plums and apricots in the freezer, so I just made stuff with that. We have grapefruits on our grapefruit tree from last season that are still hanging on the tree because I don't know how to eat all these grapefruits. And that was it. And so I didn't go to the grocery store the first week and it worked for us. And I used that money towards my Azure order so that I could pay for that. And I recovered from my Costco blooper. And I don't want to do that again. I want to stick to my list next time. But we all make mistakes. And I wanted to say that on here to let you know I am not perfect. I make budgeting mistakes too. But I had to pay my consequence and not go to the grocery store, which was fine. So with that said, that is how I afford my Azure orders. I love Azure Standard. You guys know this. It has really helped keep our bulk supply up in the house. I feel like I have plenty of food. I have a great emergency pantry set aside. There's just plenty of food in the house, and I love that insurance of having that food in the house. So let me show you my Azure Standard order for the month of August. If you have any budgeting questions, please don't hesitate. Ask them below. I'm always checking comments, the good, the bad, the ugly. I check them all. I actually love reading the comments and love responding to all the positive ones. So if you love plant-based eating, then I'm sure you follow Jane Esselstyn's YouTube channel. And I have been inspired by Jane Esselstyn with these forbidden rice, black rice ramen style noodles. So I bought 6 of them. This is the family size pack. The price is great. It's way better than the Amazon price when I purchased this. And she puts together the most beautiful bowls. You'll have to check out her YouTube channel, her Instagram. I've been inspired, so that is why I purchased these. I can see myself cooking these and then putting together some sort of a beautiful salad with lettuce and tofu or edamame, and just a bunch of vegetables with a beautiful creamy sauce. It sounds delicious. As always, I will link all the prices that I paid in the description box below. Talking pasta, I have been running out of pasta. We've been eating a lot of it lately. So I went ahead and I purchased 10 pounds of organic brown rice pasta. This is the Elbow and it's the Tinkyada. Did I say that right? I don't know. Brand, and the price was amazing. So typically I purchase the gluten-free brown rice elbow noodles from Walmart, but they're not organic, and I really like to stick with organic when it comes to grains and beans because we eat so much of it. And so that is why I purchased, there's 2 of these. Lots of pasta. And this will be great for my emergency pantry. These typically will last until like 2025. So 2 to 3 years from now, these will still be good. Years ago, I learned that dates are so good for your stomach, and I have found that to be true. There's a lot of fiber in them. They're naturally sweet. They taste amazing. And dates are really hard to come by right now. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I'm really having a hard time finding them for a good price. I typically buy them at Costco in a tub for like $8. Those are gone. I haven't seen those in a few months. So I got on Azure and they had a 5-pound bag for a phenomenal price and I had to get it. I love dates for overnight oats. When you're making your overnight oats, chop up some of these dates and put them in there. They're creamy and delicious and it adds just that kick of sweetness without adding any other sweetener. I also like to make a date paste, which is just dates and water. So you soak the dates in hot water and then blend them up into a paste. You can add this to peanut butter to make it sweet. You can make cookies with it so that you're not using sugar of any kind. It's just a great sweetener alternative. I love dates. We use them in the house every week. If you have issues with constipation, I would be eating 3 to 5 dates a day. You will notice a big difference. Dates are delicious. I bought Millet. So I learned about this on the Bread Becker's YouTube channel. Y'all, I love making YouTube videos, and just as much as I love making them, I love watching YouTube videos. So I like to reference lots of YouTube videos in my videos because I want you to be able to go and see the information that I'm learning as well. Well, I just learned about Millet from the Bread Beckers, and I'll put their handle down below and you can check them out. This is organic whole millet. It's gluten-free naturally. I don't know much about it, except I know that it is really, really good for you. You can easily add this to muffins. You can cook it on its own. There's a variety of ways you can use it in soups. If you cook millet, let us know in the comments how you prepare it and how you eat it. One thing I learned is birds eat a lot of millet. So if you buy bird seed, it has millet in it. Why are birds eating millet and we are not? And I just feel like there are a lot of grains in this world that are so good for you and we're just not taking advantage of it. So get some millet, join the journey with me. It's very high in iron, I'm seeing, and potassium. And it says here on the back, may be eaten as a hot cereal, baked into bread, or mixed with vegetables and baked in a casserole like rice or other grains. Basic cooking instructions. It takes about 30 minutes to cook on the stove. Seems easy enough, so we're gonna start implementing millet into our diet. I have been out of Soukinit for a month and I miss it so much. Soukinit is the purest form of cane sugar you can buy. And what's nice about it is it has fiber in it, so when it's digesting in your system, it's a slow digestion than just pure cane sugar that doesn't have fiber in it, just your body absorbs it quicker. And you can have some blood sugar issues. You won't have that with Sucanat as far as I know. Don't quote me on that by any means, please. And it smells like toffee. So any recipe that calls for brown sugar, use Soukinit. I have been using Soukinit for a year now and I love it. There's no going back. My kids love it. So now we have our Soukinit back and we are happy. Well, if you ever need to order 4 ounces of dried parsley, this is what it looks like. It's a lot of parsley. And I was out of parsley and I'm just tired of buying non-organic herbs. I think herbs should probably be organic. And look how pretty. It's very pretty. And it was very inexpensive. So I highly recommend buying dried parsley if you're not growing your own. Another dry herb I picked up is dill weed. We love making our own ranch dressing. I got the recipe from Shane and Simple, I think is the name. That could be totally wrong. I'll put the recipe link below for you. It's made out of cashews. I love it. My family loves it. My parents, who are picky about going dairy-free and all the things, they just like the real ranch flavor. And it has the real ranch flavor. And it does have dried dill in it. And so I wanted to make sure I have plenty of this because when school starts, I think I will be making a lot more ranch for dips and salads and things like that. I have a daughter that loves Nutella, but Nutella does not love her because it has milk in it and she just can't do a lot of dairy. She really shouldn't do any dairy, but she does cheat now and then. I picked up this Nutiva, I think I said that right, organic classic hazelnut spread with cocoa. The ingredients are pretty good. I'll put a picture up of this so that you can see the ingredients. I'm pretty impressed, and I haven't tasted it yet, so maybe we should do that. We'll just do a taste test. We've done that before. I do remember what Nutella tastes like. I'm just gonna do it like this. It tastes like hazelnuts and cocoa, and it's sweet. That reminds me of Nutella. I love Nutella. She loves it on toast with strawberries. Yeah. It's good. Okay, so I would definitely recommend this because it's so amazing. And like I said, there's no dairy in it, so here you go, great alternative, and you don't have to make it yourself. So far, I have loved all the dried seasonings that I've purchased through Azure. We got that Montreal steak seasoning last month, and we love it. It's so good. So I wanted to try the lemon pepper. My husband loves lemon pepper on asparagus, and we've been out for all summer. I think we haven't had any. So this is a beautiful, vibrant yellow, and it has just really good basic ingredients, but clean ingredients, and I'm excited to try this. So this is a 4-ounce package of the lemon pepper. So this summer, I tried the Fennel Desert Essence Tea Tree Oil Toothpaste, and I love it. I know so many of you have also purchased it since that video has aired, and so I had to go ahead and pick up 3 more because I don't want to run out of toothpaste and then have to go and just buy some generic brand that I don't care for. So I went ahead and picked up 3 more, and I'm so glad I did because I do really love this toothpaste. I have a confession to make. So about a week ago, I perfected my fresh milled wheat sourdough bread recipe. I also perfected a few other bread recipes and treats using my fresh milled flour, and I made the claim on Instagram. I said, I have decided for the next year, I am not going to buy any bread. Well, I had already placed my Azure order, and I had already kind of forgotten about it. And I go to pick up my Azure order this week, and I realized I ordered so much Ezekiel bread. What was I thinking? It was on sale. It was a phenomenal price. I've never seen it that low. And I just needed to have some easy options for my kids when school starts. They love to take a hamburger or even a carrot dog, and I know you're all gonna laugh at me about that one. They like to take that to school. They don't care what the kids say, they love it. So I went ahead and had purchased 6 packages of the hot dog buns and 6 packages of the hamburger buns, forgot about it, made this claim that I was not going to be purchasing any bread for a year. And then I got the delivery and I was like, well, there went that goal. Actually, I already used 1 package of the hot dog buns and made carrot dogs for lunch this week. We love them, they're so yummy. And so now I have a bunch of bread in my freezer. Oh wow. And to top it all off, I bought 3 packages of the Ezekiel pita breads. You know what, no regrets. I'm actually still really happy I purchased these because this is going to make my life so much easier when it comes to school lunches for the kids. Pita bread is not just wonderful for stuffing it with delicious food, it's great for making pizzas on, and my kids love pizzas using the pita bread. So here we go. Lots of bread items. They're all still on sale, so go on Azure Standard's website and place your order, and make sure that you just put in the search bar Food for Life and you'll see all of their products on sale this month. And finally, the last thing is the Coconut Bliss or Cosmic Bliss, whatever the name is. It's a gluten-free legendary cookie dough ice cream. I purchased 4 of these. Now there's a reason for that. It's my husband's birthday week, and I wanted to make him ice cream sandwiches. I have this recipe in the Ultimate Kitchen Guide. It's in the back in one of the freezer recipes. It's an oatmeal cookie, chocolate cookie, and then I do like to put my peanut butter frosting layer, and then it's the ice cream and then another cookie layer. And it is an amazing ice cream sandwich. It looks just like the store-bought ice cream sandwiches that you buy, but it's healthier, it's dairy-free, and it's just so delicious. So I had to buy this ice cream. It was a good price, and it's just really expensive ice cream, so I don't purchase it very often unless I can get it at grocery outlet. But for his birthday, I went ahead and picked this up. He likes this brand ice cream as much as I do, and the kids love it just as much. And the cookie dough I've never had before, so I'm really excited. Well, that's it for this video, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I love Azure. I will always speak highly of Azure. It's been such a wonderful experience, and I'm happy with everything that I've purchased. I'm using those wheat berries I shared with you in the last Azure video. I bought 100 pounds of wheat berries, and we are plowing through it. I'm enjoying it so much. I have my Nutri-Mill that sits right here on my kitchen counter, and I've been making fresh milled sourdough bread every week. So my goal is still going to be to not purchase any bread. Even though I did buy all of that bread, I am making the goal, no sandwich bread am I going to purchase. I'm gonna make all of it for my family. And I hope that you enjoyed the last video that I shared of the steamed bread recipe. That is so easy to make. It's only 4 ingredients. There's a printable for you. So make sure you check out last week's video as well for just a really easy basic bread recipe that you don't have to bake. It just cooks right there on the stove for you. Well, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, and like this video. Let me know in the comments below what you liked out of my order and what you would like to try. I would love to know. I love the community of this channel. I love making you all YouTube videos about handcrafted recipes using fresh ingredients in everyday living. And don't you dare forget, this girl right here is on a budget. I will see you all in my next video, friends. Bye-bye.